Uh-oh, what's going on? Is somebody going to eat weird
Edible
looking
seaweed snacks. Look at these.
Oh,
This is spicy
seaweed.
tempura seaweed snacks from Korea.
Eek.
Oh, look at them.
Eek. Okay, well,
Here's some
Les
nori
algues.
cheese,
what's that one? What's that
roasted
one? That
nori
one.
cheese. This is,
Oh.
that's right.
Ew, I don't want any.
Well,
Or do I? Maybe. Oh, no, no. Well, how is it?
it's kind of chewy.
You
It's
aren't
like,
wincing.
It's like eating the, you're getting the flavor of sushi without the rice in a lot.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Great. Bon appetit. Okay, and now...
And then this one is Korean
what about here?
sticky
What's
rice and
this?
seaweed crisps. Let's try these.
Oy vey.
Here they are.
And... there they go. Well...
Mhm.
Yeah?
Hold on. Yeah, these, I like the tempura ones first.
Okay, now what's this picture here?
Seaweed. Old print.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to show you this book.
Oh, all right.
So the French produced this book about edible seaweeds or algae. And as the French do, just beautifully done.
Well,
I'm just going to flip through here.
flip through the beauty part. There we go. Okay.
No recipes,
Moi, je veux pas. Je veux pas.
the whole history of
Huh? Of eating
sustainable. Look
stuff
at
out
this.
of the...
Yeah,
Oh,
how
okay.
they the tradition. Look at this. Look at this industrial harvesting of seaweeds here. Look at this. This is big business. So it's not just for food, but for cosmetics. They use the. Look at this.
What do they use? What do they use?
Cosmetics, soap, pharmaceuticals, and also all sorts of edibles. The whole history of it here.
Our dog is leaving. I don't think she wants any. Maybe. And the beer, that's just part of the deal.
I don't think that has anything to do with it. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do a slideshow in just a minute, so try these. I think they're delicious. Edible seaweeds. Look at them all. Red algae, green algae, brown algae. Of course, everybody knows that they wrap up those rice and vegetables, sashimi or sushi. Look at this. Delicious seaweed and vegetables on rice. I love this. This is an old Japanese print showing the drying of the seaweed that this family has harvested. This old print I've got. Europeans and indigenous peoples in Chile, for instance, 14,000 years ago relied on marine algae for survival and daily sustenance. In Asia, 4th century Japan, 6th century China, show seaweed served to emperors. Japan also used it for tax payments. Here's some traditional dressed Japanese women harvesting their edible seaweeds. Look at this guy. Used for fertilizer dates back to Roman and Celtic times when coastal communities gathered marine algae to enrich nutrient-poor soil. And look at this, I love this print showing the whole community out harvesting the seaweeds for. So as a coastal staple, 12th century farming communities, Britain, France, and Norway used horses and carts to do all this. All alongside fish and poi, which is fermented taro paste, limu, I think that's the way it's pronounced, form the three essential components of traditional Hawaiian meal, providing vital nutrients. So yeah, native Hawaiians have 60 or to 100 different distinct species of this edible seaweed growing on their coasts. The flavor and seasoning varieties are pungent, iodine-rich, and crunchy, served as everyday savory condiments, seasoning raw fish dishes like traditional poke, green salads, and meats. And look, she's pretty happy with hers. Here's some of the other things. Sea grapes, originally cultivated in the Philippines, eaten raw with vinegar. And then you've got some other, look at this, is another Philippines specialty. This is a drink flavored with cubes of jelly-like carrageen or agar. I think I'm pronouncing that maybe badly. Here's a popular dessert from Indonesia, also using carrageenan jellies. Here's scenes of commercial and traditional harvesting, underwater farming in the Philippines. This woman is using this system for pulling up the seaweed that's been growing underground, and she pulls that off of that wheel that is winding it up. Harvesting seaweed, North Cape, Canada. Small plots being farmed in Indonesia. Look at this. Different families have staked out their seaweed farms. Women in Tanzania. Little sticks in neat rows, warm, shallow waters. Here's a seaweed farmer in Indonesia gathering his seaweed that was been grown on a rope, sort of like what she's been doing. Korean kelp noodles. This is another specialty from the Philippines. Thin cakes. Here's sliced seafood and meat, or seafood, meat, and seaweed mixed together. What is that one? A gelatinous dish in Japanese cuisine. Looks like some sort of the jelly is then pressed through an extruding device and shaped into noodles. And of course, you've got the Korean version of sushi, gimbap or kimbap. I'm not pronouncing much of this correctly, but anyway, you get the idea. The Welsh have always had a tradition of laver bread, edible seaweed consumed mainly in Wales as part of a local seafood tradition, commonly found around the West Coast. They make it into kind of a spread for their bread. Here's another pickled dried squid and kelp dish from Japan. Some of the Koreans seem to seaweed soup. Have you ever tried that? And there's the norimaki seaweed rolls, Japanese, very popular around the world. Here's some more. If you want to go collecting seaweed on your own, this is a wonderful poster that shows how to identify the edible seaweeds, benefits of eating seaweed products, tips for doing this, harvest responsibly, etc. I'll put a link to this community that produced this poster. I'm happy to be sharing all these subjects with you on YouTube. It's free. You can subscribe. If you like these shows, you can tell your friends. You can leave us messages. You can help us find a home for all of our food collections here at the Global Food Heritage Center. We're looking for a permanent home where they can carry on the mission of explaining food traditions to audiences young and old, and we enjoy putting together these displays, these little miniature museum displays that are all online 24/7 around the world. So see you next time. Enjoy some of these. They're healthy, they're delicious, and they come in lots of varieties of snack foods now.